So going back to the basics and how you started, right? You were raised on a farm in the Alsace region.
Yeah.
So you had, I think I've noticed a trend. A lot of the chefs we speak to have been raised on farms, and I think it's not, you know, crazy to think that being exposed to such great, sustainable, beautiful food that you would, you know, develop a love and a passion for it. But it sounds like even since you were a child, right? Your mother taught you a lot of skills, and then your uncle trained you.
Yeah, absolutely. I was lucky to grow up on a farm at the time. You know, when you grow up and you're on a farm and you see what's going on and how hard it is, you don't think it's lucky. And now looking back, I feel lucky about that. So I was also lucky to be with a mother, with my mother, who was a great cook and she loved to cook. And I found myself spending much more time with her, learning about what she was doing than outside with my father, you know. And so I was like really into it. And at 7, 8 years old, I was cooking with her, and sometimes she left me alone and I did a couple things. And that's how I really followed my passion. And I remember being, you know, 3, 4 years old, my grandfather asking me, what do you want to be? What, you know, like every kid. And until today, it always is the same answer. I want to be a chef. You know, I never thought twice. I never really flip-flopped or something, but it was always the same consistent answer. And you know, and the beautiful souvenirs I have is like, you know, drying plums with my grandfather in an oven, in a wood oven, or doing eau de vie, like schnapps brandy with him in the winter time, or all these little things that you take for granted, and later on you see that it was a lucky life, basically.
Yeah, and the beginning of this ignition of a passion for you that became a career. What was the first dish you ever made as a child on your own? Was there like a crepe or something special that you remember that was the turning point?
I think it was more like cakes at the beginning. It was more like the Sunday morning cake that I did on Saturdays for Sunday, or Kuglopf. And then later on it was more like cooking a chicken or a rabbit, something like that. Or sometimes at that time we were cooking quite often, once a while, tongue, biltong or beef tongue, things like that. And it's, you know, little by little, sometimes messing it up and learning from it. Yeah,
that's great.